is Sharyn, and she's the other half. Um, for anyone who hasn't breathed with us before, the way we do this is we take it in turns, and there'll be 4 different breath styles this evening. So I lead the first, Sharyn lead the second, I lead the third, Sharyn will lead the fourth. And in between, after we finish each breath style, there'll be silence. And the silence is it's just silence. It's for whatever happens, whatever comes up. Um, and I suppose it's a time to be curious, both about how you feel after the breath style, but also how you feel about the silence, which can be interesting and can change week on week. As I said, we're doing 4 breath styles this evening, and you can sit down, you can sit or you can lie down, whichever is most comfortable, but be comfortable. And anything that we do this evening is an invitation. And some of the breaths and even things we've done before, it can be interesting just to observe how you meet them this evening. Even if it's something we've done before. Is it different to how you've met it before? And there might be something we do that maybe isn't for you this evening, and that's okay too. This is very much your hour. It is an hour out. It's an hour for you. Yes, we will lead you through some breath styles, but if there's one that you just really isn't for you this evening, please feel into your own body and honor what your body needs this evening. And don't feel that just because you came, you must do all the things. Certainly give them a try, but if you give them a try and decide, no, that's not for me this evening, that's okay. But also observe that and also sit with that. And the one thing I would ask is if you do decide that maybe a breath style is not for you, please stay aware of your breath. Please stay connected to your breath while we're doing that breath style. Just keep your awareness on your breath, regardless of what way you're breathing. Okay, so maybe we'll make a start. So get yourself comfortable, and we're going to start today with breath awareness. So when you're getting comfortable, I'm going to put on the music. And each time we'll just start with a little introduction, and then we'll go into the breath style. So just get yourself comfortable and just become aware of your body this evening. And maybe move it about a little bit, wriggle it, or just adjust it slightly. And just notice what's there. Notice anything, tension, tingling, heaviness, lightness, tiredness. Just notice what's there. And maybe notice the thoughts that you're coming with this evening. Maybe you've been really busy before this and your mind's buzzing. Maybe you haven't. Maybe your mind's nice and quiet, but whatever way it is, just notice it. And maybe for the next hour, maybe set the intention of putting those thoughts just to one side, knowing that you can come back to them when they're finished, or not, whatever you decide. And notice now how you feel. What emotion's there this evening? And maybe it's very hard to find the emotion. And that's okay too. And if there is emotion, how do you know that's the way you feel? Is it in your head, or can you find it somewhere in your body? And now bring your attention to your breath. And again, without changing it, or without intentionally changing it, just notice how your breath is this evening. Maybe the act of awareness changes it, and that's okay. But where do you feel your breath this evening? What part of your body do you feel moving? Maybe your chest, maybe your belly, maybe both. Can you feel movement anywhere else, even if it's only very slight movement? Maybe in your back or your sides. And where's the air entering your body tonight? Is it through your nose or through your mouth? And if it's through your mouth, could you take a few breaths through your nose? And what else do you notice about your breath this evening? Is it fast or slow? Is it deep or shallow? I'm not judging. Whatever way it is, that's okay, not judging it. Maybe just deepening your breath slightly. Just a little bit deeper than it was. Maybe noticing, has your breath changed since you began this? And as the music begins to fade, just noticing in the silence how things are now.
And as the bird song begins, just spend a moment in reflection, just noticing what it was like to hold yourself and the breath in silence. And as we move into our next breath of this sequence, we're going to introduce a cooling breath. If you are here in the UK and you've had, or Ireland, and you've had a little bit of sunshine, perhaps you just need to cool your body a little. Or perhaps like me, you're of a certain age where that is useful. And the way we do this is by rolling our tongue. If you want to see me on screen, you can take a look. So we pull the edges of our tongue up to the middle and we make like a little straw with our tongue. Now, not everyone can do this. So if you can't do this, you just purse your lips as if you were to suck through a straw. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through our mouth, either through our rolled tongue or our pursed lips, and we're going to breathe out through our nose. And you find your own rhythm. But if you can exhale a little longer, it feels nice. Inhale with this one a little longer. It feels cooling. So let's practice as the music begins. So inhaling through the mouth, through the pursed lips or rolled tongue, and feeling that coolness as the air travels over your tongue. And then exhaling gently through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Finding your rhythm. And remembering, if it doesn't feel good on your tongue, just to purse your lips and gently bring the exhale in through pursed lips, as if you are sucking the air in through a straw. And just gently exhaling through the nose. You might like to try both ways, through pursed lips and through your rolled tongue, if it's possible for you, and see which feels most comfortable. And we're not looking for you to strain today, so choose the one that feels most comfortable. If you feel yourself straining, just allow yourself to soften a little. You don't need to fill your lungs right up to the top, just be gentle. After your next exhale, let the breath return to your natural rhythm and your natural breath style. If it's comfortable for you, through the nose, as we just go into another couple of minutes of silence.
And as the bird song begins again, just take a few moments to reflect on what that silence was like. Was it different to the first silence? And we're going to move into our third breath style in this sequence. And the last breath was cooling. And this breath it's called the breath of fire. So it's warming. And it's energizing. And it's good for focus. So we're going to do a gentle version this evening. Because, well, for me, it's evening. So if it's evening, a gentle version's better. But again, feel free to engage with it whatever way you want. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on our abdomen, hands on your belly, and we're going to focus on the exhale, a short, sharp exhale. And as we do our short, sharp exhale, our belly naturally pushes in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead 30 seconds and then I'm going to ask you to take a break because, well, I find it quite intense. And also if you're pregnant or if you have abdominal issues, maybe take this one very gently or else just focus on your normal natural breathing pattern. So again, we're taking short, sharp exhales through our nose. So it looks like this. And when you do it, your belly naturally pushes in, but focus on the exhale. And there is a beat in the music and you can find the beat and work with it. I find it easier to kind of work in 2 beats per breath. So the way I do it is I breathe out, 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 out. But find your own rhythm. If you feel you want to take a pause before I say to pause, please do. And just allow your breathing to come back to its natural rhythm. And just notice how that feels in your body. Maybe you can feel energy flowing through your body now. So we're going to get ready to start another round. And I lead you into it, but feel free to ignore my prompts and do it at your own rate. So when you're ready, take an inhale. You're going to breathe out, 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 allow your breathing to come back to its natural rhythm again. And notice how that has changed things in your body. To do another round. Just take an inhale and exhale, 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 out, out, finding your own rhythm. And bring your breathing back to its natural rhythm. Again, how does that feel in your body? We're going to try one more round of it before we go back to the silence. So getting ready for the last round. So again, take an inhale and exhale, exhale. And maybe speed it up this time. See what that feels like. Out, 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 out. And then slow it down if the speeding up doesn't feel right. Focusing on that short, sharp exhale. Last 15 seconds. And as the music fades, just noticing what's there in the silence.
And as the bird song begins again, just noticing how you feel. So we have cooled our breath and we have heated our breath up. And we have paused before and after and just enjoyed, maybe, the silence. Reflect on the work that you've done throughout this session. And we're going to finish our sequence with kind of a balancing breath to balance off all of those different energies that we've brought into the session. So we're going to breathe in through our nose, inhaling through our nose, and then we're going to exhale through pursed lips, so through rounded straw lips, as if we were blowing out candles very gently. So let's practice that, breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth through pursed lips. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And you'll probably find that your exhale is much longer than your inhale. But do follow your own instincts and follow your own body's desire with this breath. Here we go. Breathing in through the nose. And when you get to the top of your inhale, just naturally letting the breath blow out through straw lips. Gently blowing your breath out before you get ready for another inhale. And a gentle exhale through the straw lips. Remembering not to overextend on the inhale or the exhale, just follow your body's rhythm. Bringing the breath, the nervous system, the body back into balance with gentle breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling gently through pursed lips. And remember your awareness, the conscious awareness of your relationship between your body and your breath, and the breath style and rhythm that you're bringing in. And see what you notice. See what you notice in your body, in your mind, how you feel. And if your body is speaking to you, see if you can respond in the way that feels good to you. It might be a stretch, a bit of movement, it might be a yawn. It might be to speed the breath up, slow the breath down. It's almost time to let that breath rhythm fall away and to return to your natural breath. And just notice. Notice what there is to notice. As we have a shorter, but nevertheless a period of silence. And as the birdsong begins again, it's time for us to prepare to come back into the Zoom room. It's time for us to bring this breath practice to a gentle close. And for you, that might mean some movement. It might mean some stretching. It might mean that you become aware again of the chair or the surface underneath you. It might be that you bring some gentle self-touch to your arms and hands, maybe your head, your hair. It might be that you tap just a little. Perhaps on your chest. I like it on the back of my neck. That's where I hold all my tension, so a little tap at the end feels good. You might want to yawn consciously, or you may want to sigh. Either way, we're bringing your attention now back into the room around you, and back into awareness of the people that you're sharing this Zoom room with. As the music comes to a close, it's time to come to seated if you're laying down, perhaps turning over onto one side and gently bringing yourself up to seated. It's time to consider coming back into the room, maybe popping cameras on if you feel comfortable. And it's perfectly not if you feel like staying in your little breathing bubble. I'm going to mention just a couple of things that I'll pop into the chat before we close. Just ways that you can get in touch with me and or Marie. We have an incredible new website now, which we're very excited by. And we have our YouTube channel, which we'd love for you to subscribe to. And excitingly, I may be coming to Belfast, and Marie is obviously coming with me. I wouldn't go on my own. But we may be coming to Belfast to do a workshop on the 14th of June, so not far from now. So if you're interested in that, pop onto our website. All the event details are there, and we'd love to see you if our session appeals. We're going to be journeying with the ancient oak. So yeah, do get in touch if you'd like to know more. And on that note, I'm going to pause the recording. I'm not going to close. I'm going to pause the recording and open up